Oh, why is my activity
What's
being so rude?
up?
Hello, everybody. My shit's being rude.
Okay, visiting technical difficulties. Hello, everyone. It's no surprise today, and I'm very sleepy. We're here, and I'm gonna wake the fuck up by pure force of will.
Copy this. And then
So hot. What the fuck is happening?
feel that. Dogs, custom browser doc. Doc name. Feed. Feed me. URL. Apply. Oh, it wants me to log in. Hold on, chat. I have to talk so I don't accidentally say my login out loud. Boop, 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 boop. Caps lock went on at the last second. Is that my password?
What?
Hello, phone. Tell me what my password is. It sure is what my password is.
7 minutes. All day in the afternoon, I had fucking One Less Lonely Girl by Justin Bieber stuck in my head. And that was pretty insane because I was just like walking around, like in between appointments, just like going like, One Less Lonely Girl.
There. Okay. Now my feed is here, and now I don't have to do really stupid things in order to. Ah, I'm in bliss once again.
There was a dog at work today with a Halloween sweater on.
Hey, guess what? I've been muted the whole time I was doing that on my stream.
Well, you weren't muted here. If that makes you feel better. You were all volume.
All volume all the time.
All volume, all the time. No take backsies. Volume.
Okay. Well, now we're finally ready to rock and roll.
Ready?
Oh, I'm not
to
having
rumble.
Yeah. Hello, everybody.
That's cool. That's cool.
How is that picking up over here?
So funny. I need to get off. Get off!
Yeah? You want to finish that sentence?
The internet. I was like trying to post something. Did I even post it on Twitter? But then I kept getting showed cool art. Stop it. I'm busy.
Jingle jingle. I'm gonna start jingle jingling.
I hate jingle jangle. Oh, what the fuck? Uh-oh.
What are you what is happening?
I don't know. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hello?
Hello? What'd you do?
Fuck? Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can now, yeah. Well, I could hear you the whole time, but you were like robot-y, now you are not. What'd you do?
Fuck. This like fucking external hard drive. Luckily I moved the important shit off of it, but like it sometimes just freaks out. I don't understand what is wrong with it. And then it's like, do you want to repair this drive? And I'm like, I guess. What am I repairing? I don't get it. Where are we going? Talking to Alfie now.
Yeah, Alfie knows at the start. Right, are we ready to did you want to do the thing that I talked about before?
I don't remember the details of that.
It was basically, we would, if it was voice acted, we would basically like have it autoplay at the same time.
I want to
So
say
that,
yeah, but also I feel like I will not process things very well if that is happening.
it's just hard to like try to keep up with whether or not we're at the same spot in the cutscene, and I don't
We
want
can
to
try
react
it
before
and
you.
see if it like works.
Yeah, and then
You just have to tell me how to do it because I forgot how to do auto.
Oh yeah, that's totally fine. And then the non-voice acted stuff, we could try and like we could like almost take turns voice acting in a way, or like reading it out loud.
I feel like that'd be like a lot. Sometimes the text is a lot. Like sometimes they say so much shit, dude.
Yeah. It's just a way to be able to keep us like at the same spot.
Yeah. I will say I don't know if I'm up for voice acting things right now. but I'm okay to like try the other thing.
I can take the initiative to read shit out loud if you would like.
That's fine with me. I'm just very
Okay. That's fine. That's fine. I think this first one should be voice acted though, because it's the first one in a patch, so.
Alright, Alfino. Should I talk to him now?
Yeah.
Hi, buddy.
Lyra, do you have some time to talk? I guess I can even say like hero or something like that. Instead of saying like my character's name.
Oh yeah. I suppose what did they even call me? Did they even say my name ever? I guess
I mean, in voice acted cutscenes, no. They'll just say like Warrior of Light or she or he. I would like to gather everyone at Dawn's Respite and together assess the situation in which we find ourselves. Yeah, my friend, as Reed put it.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's fine. My friend.
I guess it's not starting out as.
But like, you guys don't get fucking voice lines, crazy bitches.
Alright. Let us take stock of the facts, shall we? The crisis at hand began with the sudden appearance of ominous towers in a multitude of locations throughout the world. We have since learned that said structures were brought into being by an organization known as the Telophori.
Where did they come up with that name? I just want to know.
I like to think that like
they just like started saying it at one point, and I'm like, did I like miss where they like?
No, I don't know if it's ever explained. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I like to think Fandania was just like
Telophori.
Swinging his legs, you know, like the stereotypical like girl pose, like laying on the bed, like on their stomach, like swinging their legs.
Yep.
Just doing that and going, tee-hee, these are all the names I want to think of, and one of them was Telophori.
Telophori.
Theater club reject making names. Yeah, exactly. The Telophori's stated purpose is to recreate the final days of eons past, an apocalyptic event that would result in the destruction of all we hold dear. Already had these towers of theirs been the cause of untold suffering. Countless innocents kidnapped and imprisoned, their faith perverted for primal summonings. And unless we find a way to deal with the corruptive aura surrounding the spires, we can't even get close enough to rescue anyone. Those shielded with the blessing of light seem able to resist being tempered, at least. But after what happened to Arenvald and Fordola, we need to be very, very careful about how we proceed. Yet, while these threats close to home are of paramount concern, we mustn't lose sight of the situation in Garlemald. As you know, the Telophoroi are under the leadership of Fandaniel and one other delightful fellow, Xenos Ye Galvis, my husband.
My husband. That's Thancred.
Yeah, exactly.
I just want to re-over the fact that that guy's name is Fandaniel. There's like dog. No, there's a person, a client at work named McDaniel. It's close if you think about it.
That's amazing. The Crown Prince and our dear friend. Hey, he is my friend. He hasn't said anything about being your friend, okay?
And you're a dear friend. Wink.
To date, he's reclaimed his old body, murdered Emperor Varys, and plunged Gollumald into an even deeper pit of chaos.
Oh my god.
The capital has probably seen the worst of it for a while there. It saw the bloodiest fighting in the War of Succession, but that has since changed, and in troubling ways. What's up?
Oh, I just like got him. You're good. Going.
Okay. Here we go. Perfect. Aye. During our reconnaissance, the air was not once rent by the barking of cannons or the cries of discord. 'Twas an eerie fog of silence which did blanket that ruined city. Oriage.
Fucking Ariange.
Speak English!
Are you? I think he just is Shakespeare, like, but reincarnated as Ariange. Can I have leftover buffalo sauce? Oh man, come on, someone do it. Someone give 5 subs so he so they can do a buffalo.
Ding dong, any gifters? Lurkers in chat?
Did you say dick talk?
Dink donk.
Oh.
It's an emo.
Oh, I see.
Also from Reed, we have Xenos text Van Daniel, KYS, Van Daniel, aw, shucks. I like to think that Van Daniel's just like, aw, he said to keep yourself safe.
Yeah. Oh, shucks. Hi, Refrap.
Aw, shucks. Okay. Whew, gotta get back into Urianger. The inhabitants appeared to have been tempered, and with nary a word spoken did they labor to transform the palace into a soaring edifice, born of nightmares.
The fuck? Okay.
If they were indeed made thralls, it seems safe to assume that these events, too, were orchestrated by the Talafaroi. An army of primals is awful enough, but in light of recent developments, I fear it is only the prelude to an even greater catastrophe. We need to devise means to counter this threat, and quickly, before our allies are overwhelmed. We will find a way in Charlene. I'm sure of it. Master Fortunal's comments regarding the final days were curious, to say the least. The forum knows more than it is letting on. It's like you're still up from Magic D Gathering.
The Ishtal from Magic the Gathering? I didn't even realize that fucking... I almost said Fenris. What the fuck? Alfie knows here.
We've just received word from Mistress Kryle. She says that arrangements for your visit have been finalized. You're to head to Limsa and board the next ship bound for Charlayan. And on arrival, present yourselves as associates of the students of Baldessian. Come to assist with the Order's restoration. I love Graha. The arrangements may be settled, but whatever your thoughts. They must race at the prospect of returning home after so long.
My husband.
I am eager to see it, of course. Of course, we should set off at once.
Sorry. Give me making jokes in my chat. Cracking me up.
Then I'll accompany you to the docks. You need at least one person there to wave and cry and wish you a safe journey.
Hold on, they're all punching their hands. Okay, there we go. I was like, she is not saying that. Oh, Stenian, when will you look at me? Maybe one day. I figured like maybe I was a little bit impressive, but like guess not enough to impress good old little Stinian. Not unless I'm a little elf boy.
Whoa.
I mean,
Hey.
hey, let's anonymous. Fuck yeah, anonymous gifter. Thanks. Now you have to take a shot at buffalo sauce. That was the deal.
That was the deal.
We all
Plot
are here for it.
Plot twist. Kimbe had already taken the shot of buffalo sauce and just wanted you to get 5 gifted.
Where are we going?
Well, we gotta go to Limsa. I was just waiting for you to get to a place where I could guess both up.
Your thing looks like a little broom, kind of.
It's a paintbrush.
Oh. Limsa lima bean.
Limsa Lominsa.
Whoa, no way, who did that? All the deals are
Kimbe. That's vinegary. Oh no.
Ew. I fucking hate buffalo sauce. I will say, you guys. It's like my mortal enemy, and I don't know why.
Unfortunately, it's like one of the only sauces I like for like wings.
Ugh.
Because I am in fact a little baby who does not like very spicy things. I say as I really fuck with Shin Ramyun lately.
Buffalo sauce is spicy.
Not compared to some of the stuff that God King eats.
Oh, I was saying like barbecue sauce.
No, not compared to like mango habanero.
Oh fuck
and,
no,
like...
no! I'm talking like honey barbecue. Like I can't even eat buffalo sauce. Like that shit's way too fucking spicy for me.
Oh my god, you are. So
I'm
white.
worse. I'm worse.
You are so white.
I'm worse. Shout outs to Dave's Hot Chicken Level 5. Where they make you sign a waiver. What the fuck? I think it's one eye, Kimbe. Gosh, that's crazy.
Okay. Everyone's here, which is good because I've already paid for your passage, and the fee is non-refundable.
Oh, I'm not paying
The
you
ship
that,
for
Tasha.
Shylan should be pulling into port soon, so please follow me and have all your luggage close to hand. Okay, so if this is voice acted, after they say the first line,
yeah,
wait for me and then I'll explain what we got.
Okay, thank goodness.
Hi, Mochi.
Guys, I'm so glad it's fucking Friday. This week has been a shit show. Tomorrow I don't have to go to
almost
work.
finished loading our cargo. We should be ready to depart right on schedule.
Schedule. Right on schedule.
Alright, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna press triangle.
Yeah.
And you're going to have it go over the auto advance text, hover over the yes.
Yeah.
And then I will count 3, 2, 1, go, and then that's where you'll hit yes. And
like on
start.
go or off to go? Wait.
On go.
Okay.
Yes. Alright, are you ready?
Yeah.
Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. And that should, within like a second, basically, have us at the same point.
Excellent.
Hey.
It is nice to have a smooth beginning to one's journey, at the very least.
It's funny. Master Louis Soir came here on a ship very much like this one.
Does Thancred know him?
Louis,
And
they all
now,
knew him.
Years later, the street
thought that was like
urchin he
100
befriended
years
that
ago.
day is bound for
No.
his mentor's homeland.
Imagine
His
working at
mentor's
Hot Topic and
grandchildren.
these guys roll up. Just another day at Hot Topic.
Aye,
Especially on my end with my
'tis
character's
upon
outfit.
reflection that every
Yeah.
twist
Look like a
of
fucking
time's
K-pop
river
idol.
And fate's whims are brought into sharp relief.
What have you just said,
Thou hast
Iriange?
matured much in the
You
age
got
of
it, buddy.
Wert thou not caught attempting to relieve Master Louis Soir of his purse, scant moments after he made landfall upon this
He
dock?
tried to rob him? That's funny.
Oh, really?
Now that's a tale I'd like to hear.
I love you, I'll say.
I love her sass.
Will this be your first visit to
Sir
Sharlayan, Sir
Estinian.
Why are you calling him sir? That's weird, I hate it.
It's really weird.
Are we strangers newly met?
Even
Why this
Estinian's like, the
stiff
fuck?
formality?
Why are you calling me that? Oh, I gotta spill the tea emote.
Merely meant it as
That's
a professional
amazing.
courtesy, since we are now colleagues in an official sense.
I'd rather you dispense with the sirs, especially in.
Oh, I accidentally
Or I'll be forced to
clicked
respond
a little
in
bit.
kind.
bad.
Lord Alphino.
Little
That's
Lord
alright.
Vito.
You've made your point, Estinian. Painfully well.
So you're like, are you like one text box ahead of me then?
Probably. I
Okay.
just like
Better.
clicked over because I was looking at the hype emote.
Right.
I
That's
didn't
fine.
realize it would auto advance if I clicked on the screen.
Yeah, it still advances if you click and stuff like that.
Are you alright, Tataru? You seem
It's
positively
alright if
distraught.
one text box should be fine.
Distraught?
And you being ahead is better than me being
I
ahead.
think it's lovely that they get to see
In
their
my opinion,
homeland.
in the cutscene, so.
It's just, we're trying to thwart the schemes of an army hellbent on destroying the world. And once again, I have to stay behind and worry that this is the last time I'll get to
What
see
the
my
fuck,
friends.
Tataru? That's sad!
Oh, good. We're at a choice.
Oh,
So
okay.
this works.
What the fuck? I'm not saying the second one. You can't
right.
make me.
All right. So same thing. We'll choose it.
Okay.
I'll count us down again then. All right. So 3, 2, 1, go. You get nothing, little miss. For like 9 more minutes.
I'll hold you to that.
Tataru saying I'll hold you to that after
You're
I
still
talked to
here.
my cat was really funny.
Hey, it's you guys!
Coltine!
Hori!
Hori!
Hor-
His name is Hori Boulder.
Hori!
We're to assist the Maelstrom and the Kobolds with a lunar primal operation.
Those guys
So we thought
definitely
we'd see you off
kiss,
before
like,
heading to the
off
tower.
screen.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure they're, like,
Flamine and the
even though
others
they're,
wish you all
like,
a safe
pretty
journey,
minor
and promise that they'll look
NPCs,
after things
they
here
very
until
much, I
you
think, are a
return.
very popular ship.
Oh, really? I mean, look at them.
think
Come on.
so.
Let's go. Let's go.
We
I'm
will
here
too,
for
of
this.
course. Aye. We, your fellow Scions of the Seventh Dawn, will do our part to ensure the
He's
end
a
of the world
Scion?
won't happen on our watch.
Wait, he's a Scion?
We set
There's
sail. All aboard
Weird
for
lore
Charlotte.
about it. It's something one of these days I gotta fucking sit down and just read the encyclopedia because I'm sure it really explains a lot more of it.
Mm-hmm.
There is also a lot that's like lore that's tied to 1.0, which
Then we
we'll
must
never
delay
know.
no longer. We will contact you the moment we learn aught of value. Wish us luck.
That's how we know that. Like all of them knew Louis Soir. Like all of these guys, pretty much.
I just thought that was so long ago. But, like,
Have a
these
safe
guys
journey,
aren't that old.
And please, please, be careful.
No, they basically.
You know who?
So
Sorry, go ahead.
the Astral era and the Umbral eras are times of like rebirth and destruction, basically. So when they mention like the 7th Umbral era or whatever it is, that's talking about when Bahamut basically destroyed the world.
And so you venture
And Louis
forth
Soir
into the
basically
unknown.
teleported our Scions, so all the friends from the
fate
Realm Reborn, and
beyond
then
the
us
horizon that
into
cannot
this
be
new,
divined.
basically,
The
realm
future undefined and in flux.
that was not
In uncertain times, naught but the
ravaged by
simplest
Bahamut.
words of
I had to think of the right
wisdom
word.
will suffice.
There's a pathetic baby over here, being held in the air.
That which lives is
Hi.
destined to die. Love leads to loss. Every beginning has an end.
Also, if I'm
Treasure every moment, every step of your descent.
I'm so glad I can.
if I'm correct, isn't Emmett the one who narrates this for us now? Because it was Arbert.
Who the fuck is
And
Emmett?
now I...
Oh! Oh! Sorry. I know now.
And there, in the depths where
Yes,
souls
okay.
and stars rest, find
So,
your truth.
we still get to have Emmett around because he narrates for us.
I like him.
Map. On the map. On the map.
Get narrated. You know, I think maybe if I was in love with Graha, my life would be easier because he really likes me and hangs out with me and talks to me all the time.
That's fair.
And yet. And yet. Ad, what the fuck?
Here, feel think. Bitches.
Why is there a child?
Feel. Think.
Whoa, the like leaves on my dress are glowing.
Oh my god.
And so are my eyeballs.
Well, yeah, you've got the little limber rings. Those are cosmetic to. Oh, wow.
Though we're hardly alone.
Mine would glow if I chose a more bright color, but I
Envious
like
of
having
those
them
still
black, so it
sleeping
just makes
soundly,
my
no
eyes
doubt.
look more
Yeah,
defined.
look at us having a cute chat together.
Called out to you, you say? I've heard nothing myself. In any case, I dare say the sea air will do you good. Why not join the others on deck? Charlian should be coming into view at any moment.
The fucking slow walk outside.
Right?
So dumb.
We're so dramatic.
This is like very dramatic.
Yeah.
It sounds like I'm walking to my death. Wait, who the fuck's that? I saw it. I'm not stupid. I saw it. Oh, yeah, that one.
My voice yet reaches you.
It's Gandalf. Gandalf used some nice conditioner.
Feel.
Nah, it's Mom. It's our mother.
Hi, Mom. Oh, you're so beautiful.
And thus do we
Our mom's really pretty.
I love her.
My warrior of light.
I'd do anything for you. Queen, queen, queen.
The power of the second choice.
What the fuck? That's mean.
Well, because of the fact that, like, she stopped calling to us.
Oh, yeah. I can't do it. She's too
You
pretty.
can do whichever one you want.
Yeah.
All right. I will count us down once again. All right. And 3, 2, 1, go.
After your sojourn in the First, I believe you have your answer.
If evil, then why hot?
And-
Yeah.
You have gained an understanding
And also
of
figuring
what
out that
truly
she's a
what
primal.
Eidolon has always been.
Yeah.
A primal.
She was like, I was embarrassed when you found out I was a primal. So I just didn't talk to you for a while. Sorry.
It's understandable that you're mad, but like...
Apocalypse, which which threatened the ancient world, and I was brought forth to bind him.
Kimberly.
Yet 7 times now.
Maybe she's an Ellison.
To that bygone era.
I think they
Rejoined
might have
Shard to
used
the sword
Ellison
I had
models as a
summoned.
base, and Ellisons have really long necks.
Giraffe
like, really
people.
long necks.
Giraffe
The
people.
swifter does mine own diminish. The power to draw your mind into the rift betwixt is no longer mine to wield. Yet though it taxes me sorely, I dare not leave these words unsaid. Even bereft of my guidance, you and your companions have accepted the burden of this star's troubled past. A conjunction has begun to form, an intertwining of your time and mine. Wheels shudder and turn. Conflict looms. Monumental. Which will decide the fate of this world and all life upon it. When you truly understand what is at stake, and your journey has prepared you to surmount the insurmountable, then shall I honor the promise made in another time, another age.
Fix my bam.
Cast your peepers to the fore.
Peepers?
Charlians,
Your peepers!
Cast your peepers to the fore.
I will not keep you further.
What about the 3? Why is the 3
traveller's
getting no
heart
love?
must yearn to behold this unfamiliar land.
Oh.
We shall meet again, and soon.
Thanks, Mom.
Bye, Mom. Apple, can I tell you something that I have come to have knowledge to find out?
Oh, what a fine morning. Oh, still a bit stiff though.
The second part of your name is German for apple.
and a good morning to you too. Taking a look at the island already?
No, I was just talking to
Then
Heidelin.
let's go. Let's go. Might still be room in the prow if we're lucky.
And I don't know if, like, the first part's supposed to be, like, a reference in that way. Is your name supposed to be Apple Apple? Oh, it comes from Lalafell? I
sleepers have arisen.
see. I like to think it's Apple Apple. That's just
Apple
what
Apple.
I'm going to
There
think
she
now.
is. Good old Charlian.
Oh, I see it.
Oh, we get the endwalker theme. We're gonna get a title card. Are you ready for title card?
I'm ready.
Home. Home at last. Well, maybe not in Father's eyes. But we'll
Dude, when
manage
this
on
came
our
out, I
own.
streamed it at
If
5
we
in the
must.
morning.
You do know you're not alone in this, don't you?
Oh, Stinian, I just love you every time you say anything.
Tis as Sir Estinian saith. Forget not
Saith.
the comrades who boarded this ship at your
Yes,
side.
Apple Apple was the joke.
FL is an apple, the truth comes out.
Thank you, my friends.
Well, I figured this out because
We
for
are
some
ever
reason
grateful
my
for your
TikTok For You
steadfast
page
support.
has decided it wanted to give me a lot of German videos.
Upon arrival, we will be disembarking into the heart of Charlian proper.
And one of them was like a quiz of German words, and it showed up in Apple, and then it said
There is no
Apple.
greater concentration
was
of
like,
wisdom in all the world.
That's Apple's name.
I am confident that somewhere within that center of knowledge and learning, we will find the answers we seek.
Interesting, Kinbei. Make that what you will.
Title card, title card, title card!
It is. Wanna go to the moon? I don't know.
We will be going to
Fucking,
the moon.
you know, every fucking like anime or game or whatever the hell, they always end up on the fucking moon at the climax.
The solitary island nation of the northern seas.
We're gonna piss on the moon. Can't wait.
Where under the watchful gaze of Thaliak,
Oh,
patron deity of
Thaliak.
scholars, academics hoard all manner
Thaliak's
of
real
knowledge
hot.
and secrets.
Oh.
Once, they deigned to accept foreign students into a distant colony maintained in the Dravanian hinterlands. How swiftly they abandoned it once the first Garlean boot set hostile foot on Ala Megan soil.
So they basically just like said, "Now we're not gonna involve."
So averse to the prosecution
Pretty
of
much.
war, these men of wisdom.
They have
Your
a
would-be
very
allies.
different way of thinking about the calamity and all of this stuff that's happening and the final days. It'll get explained more, but yeah, they're basically like, "Pfft, doesn't concern
I thought they'd
us.
never let us off the
We
ship.
have a different plan.
What's next then? Entry applications?
So why would we help you when we have our own thing to do?
Hopefully they find no cause to deny us.
Looked at me.
Hasn't
Oh my God, we're in the
Charlene
same
always
scene.
severed relations with foreign powers? Those of us without direct ties, myself included, may be refused outright.
I have to take medicine.
'Tis true that, as a nation, Charlian only forms trade agreements with a select few neutral countries. But from a practical standpoint, an island cannot afford to be overly strict with its borders, especially not if that island's people are wholly devoted to the accumulation of knowledge. If one submits the proper paperwork, with satisfactory evidence of identity and intent, then foreigners may be granted entry.
May.
Estini is my
Quite.
bodyguard, so
let
he
us be
actually has to
absolutely
come in
clear
with
on
me.
these points before we proceed. The immigration officer will ask for your affiliation and your purpose of visit. Considering Charlian's views on intervention, I strongly suggest we avoid any mention of the
We are
Scions.
not with the Scions. Has gigantic Scion tattoos
Crown has
on
laid
their
the
necks.
groundwork for us to act as associates of the students of Valdez.
Oh fuck.
And our ostensible reason for being here is to
Did
aid
you
in
click
their
again?
orders
No, I
restoration.
pulled my headphones out.
Oh.
Computer.
Grahatir, it might expedite our progress should an actual student be seen at the head of our little group. Would you mind leading the way?
He was a student?
Yeah,
Of
he's.
course. The immigration officers with this.
He was taught by Cryo.
Oh.
Shall we?
Before he went and spent, you know,
Yeah.
what to him is like 1,000 years in the Crystal Tower.
Greetings. We've just arrived and are eager to make our way into the city. Would you be so kind as to process our entry applications?
Certainly. I see by your mark you are an Archon.
I guess it's not a Scion, it's an Archon thing.
I am. Grahat here of the students of Baldessian at your service.
What the fuck's the difference
I was
between Archon
assigned
and
to an
Scion?
Aeolsian survey team, but have returned to assist with
I
the
think it's
reformation of my
the
order.
affiliation
My associates
to
here will provide additional support.
Louis Soir and
Hmm.
the students of Baldessian.
Very good. I have paperwork detailing your group and its scheduled arrival
Hurricane
for
Bay.
today.
And it's hard to tell with all of us because they all look like children.
And it seems some few of your companions are also Archons. If you'll step forward, we can process those applications first.
Damn, I want to be Archon.
Ishtola rule.
I didn't know I still had a last name.
Yeah.
See how it glows. That list is etherically linked with the citizen registry kept in the main repository.
I've confirmed your status as Archons and amended your travel records accordingly. Welcome home.
Are they from here?
Who do we have here?
Not from, but I think the only ones that are from here are the twins, Kryl, maybe Urianger and Thancred.
Your applications have also been approved. Having said that, the streets are abuzz with talk of how House Leveilleur's lord disowned his young progeny.
Well, why are you talking about that tea right now, Miss fucking busybody?
And while such personal circumstances constitute no reason to deny you entry, I urge you to avoid exacerbating.
I kinda am gonna punch you if you say anything else.
Times are quite troubled enough already.
Don't worry, Alfino's got enough sass.
Keep that in mind.
These last two are not Sharlayan natives, but you will find their credentials are in order. An application was made in advance.
I'm just the savior of the world. It's no big deal. And then Sinian's here too.
Oh, I think this leads to another choice.
Name and
Yeah.
occupation?
The fucking warrior of light. I'm gonna be an ass about it.
Is the champion of Eorzea.
Yeah, fuck y'all. In your business.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
And it is a title well earned. I can
Thank you,
assure
Graha. Yeah, hell yeah. Fuck yeah, Graha.
He's wearing the #1 Warrior of Light fan shirt.
Mention of this particular title. Self-appointed, I take it. Either way, your employer seems willing to vouch.
Ah, Graha, you get me in, yeah.
Albeit reluctantly.
What the fuck is your problem, lady?
They're really strict on like sticklers of rules and like shit like that.
Barlino, formerly of the Order of the Knights Dragoon in Ishgard.
Formally. And then I walk, and then I run around.
And what, pray tell, is your profession now?
Professional wanderer. You see her haircut and you guys say more. Yeah, you're right, Kimbe. Bodyguard, my bodyguard, my husband, boyfriend, any of those will work, Estinian.
If you'll allow me.
Oh, it's cold. Oh.
Professional himbo.
Because my legs were cold.
My associate is
coldy.
mercenary, hired for his strength at arms. Surely you are aware of the dangers we often face on our forays into the wilderness.
No, he's my mercenary, Kryl. What the fuck?
Mistress Baldessian, if you insist on sponsoring his entry...
Why can't you
then
be
so
like a wing woman like Satoru?
But while I appreciate that
Or whoever
She's got the
desperate
pull to be
desperate
able to get
measures,
him in.
I find
We
your choice of
don't.
company concerning. Be advised that even a single misstep may have severe repercussions for your
Wow.
organization.
Do you want to fight me, lady?
I have every confidence in my chosen company, dear and trusted comrades that they are. But I thank you for your concern.
Haha, get bent.
Kryl, it is good to see you.
Also, technically, she was a wing
Likewise.
everyone because she said she
Long
would that he
voyage
was just that he
notwithstanding,
was a
you all seem
mercenary
none
by
the worse for
hire
wear.
to help keep
Okay,
everyone
okay.
safe.
There
'cause
is
it's-
much to
We'll let it
discuss,
slide.
but this is hardly
Yeah.
the place. Let's be on our way, shall we?
Actually, I can't remember if it was her or Tatsu that told him that he should stick around.
Tataru, technically. Well, both in a way, but mostly Tataru.
Welcome, friends, to Charlian.
Ah, she's sweet.
As your mercenary, I should hope my welcome includes a generous salary.
I had to say something, Sir Taciturn.
Alright, new city-state. That means we have to collect the units and stuff. Alright, so let's go and collect this first real quick for you.
Is there a bigger one somewhere or not yet?
You will get there. We're gonna be here for a little bit, so we'll get up that way.
Anyway.
Oh, your minion? New minion?
I'm over it. I'm over it!
There's so many minions I wish I could bring out to show you, but I cannot, for they are spoilers.
There was one
soon. Right now.
The dinosaur, I think. Where'd it go? This guy. Wait, a mummy! Oh my god, that's spooky.
We haven't, I don't remember what the dates are, but we got announced the details for the Halloween event, and it is a mount that looks... Hold on, I have a minion that looks similar to it. Hold on. Hold on, I'll find him. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, where the fuck is he? I have too many minions. Where is he? So I have too many. So it's a problem.
Hell yeah, Kimbe. I don't know what that means. It's good ends. People can hear me.
Oh, there he is. There he is. Similar to this.
No way!
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I have that one, but...
No, you'd be able to buy it for like $1, basically.
That's cute, though. Very, very Halloween-y. I'll stick with my little mummy.
Well, hold on. Before we click into this, to explain PSA, it's basically a thing that tells you how good your cards are, and it can increase the value of the cards. 9 and 10. 10 is mint. 9 is near mint, as in 10 meaning the best it can possibly be. There's no blemishes. The centering on the card is good. By good, I mean perfect.
Hell yeah.
Whereas a 9 can be like, oh, maybe it's a little bit center, or maybe there's like a little speck somewhere. So yeah. It's useful if you have like really expensive cards to go and get them graded, but that's only if you really plan to like sell them or something. I'm glad I spotted your ship coming into port. The officers are born bureaucrats and sticklers for detail. In any case, you may relax and take a moment to get your land legs back. Hello again, Gryle. Old Charlian, new to you.
Yeehaw.
Okay, cool. So for future reference with voice acted cutscenes from now on, when we get into them, pay attention to when it gets close to the end of the sentence, and then you'll just press triangle and hold there, and then I'll give you the instructions for that, because it'll be an autoplay every time you're in a voice acted cutscene.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Like it'll just keep going that way.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I see.
Yes. So it'll be a way for us to like reset the timer. Feel free to go into the cutscene. It is not voice acted, by the way.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the most valuable card I had graded got limited in the game during the grading. It'd be like that. I know nothing about Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I only know Magic, basically. Alright. I had thought to launch directly into an explanation of what I've learned and how we might proceed.
Oh, there we go.
But this is the heroes and Estinians' first time in Charlian.
Oh my
and
God,
for the rest of you, homecoming that was long overdue.
Oh my god, Asinian, it's like our first date and Charlie and together.
You must have places you wish to visit and people you're dying to see. Therefore, I propose we postpone our agenda so that you all may have sufficient time to recover from your journey and get your bearings in the city. Once you've settled in, we can reconvene at the Baldessian Annex. How does that sound? 'Tis a fine suggestion. We may not be welcome at the Liviere estate as such, but I should like to nose around the neighborhood all the same. Nodders. I am equally untethered, as it were. There is no particular place that my kin call home. Still, I would not pass up the opportunity to reacquaint myself with the city. Likewise, a quick tour of the old haunts might even yield some useful gossip. The annex was west of the Aetheryte Plaza, wasn't it? I shall join you there anon.
Anon.
Anon. Yes, we'll see you there. I, too, have places I would be remiss in not visiting forthwith. By thy leave.
Hey, Rianji, no one else said it like that. Just letting you know.
What of you, Estinian? My services as a guide are yours for the asking.
Girl, butt out.
That won't be necessary. Until we reconvene, I prefer to wander as the wind takes me.
Of course you do, you fucking weirdo! Can I be the wind?
And there he goes. But I could...
What?
Oh.
God damn it, Estinian! Fucking! Now, guess what? Guess who's here hanging out with me? Fucking Graha!
Wow, Graha, would you like to join us?
Jesus Christ! Graha's like, I could be that. I could be him. No, you can't be him, Graha. You can't.
He's giving you puppy dog eyes like I could be.
I could be.
You've been gone for quite a while, and this would be a perfect way to refresh those dusty old memories of yours. Oh, of course, if you will have me. Come, Lyra, come, hero. Charlene awaits.
Yep. Anything you say, Graha, I'll just go with you instead, I guess, cause you like me more. I'm so sad. It's fine.
After you, my friend, I am more than content to follow your lead.
Yeah, I know, Graha. You're just such a good guy.
Speaking with Kryl. So, this is really funny. So, he follows us now. He follows behind us now. And during the launch of Endwalker, this was broken really bad to where he would be floating above you.
Good. That's incredible.
Yeah. Let me see before we go into this. Let me see if I can find a picture of it. Because it is...
If only.
Endwalker.
Graha, you're just not him.
Graha.
You can talk to Graha.
Oh, come on. Endwalker floating. Endwalker launch floating.
Am I taller than
Oh,
you,
come on.
Graha?
Somebody has to. No.
I like
that's
your
not what I
outfit.
want. Mine?
Yeah, like the cool top is neat. The like tails or whatever the fuck.
1 second.
Ooh, on your headpiece thingy. Sick.
trying so hard to find this. Endwalker, Charlayan. Bitch, maybe? Somebody has to have a picture of this. Did I take pictures of it? Boy, howdy, I can't remember if I took pictures of it. I just remember it being so funny. Reference pictures. I thought there was one time where I took a picture of him floating above us. If I did, I can't see it immediately, so whatever. Alright, we can back to Graf.
Okay.
Right. All set? Then let us be on our way. Our first stop, amusingly enough, will be the last stand. It is a cafe on the west side of the harbor. Kyle is now accompanying you. Lead your two companions.
Yay! Guess what? I'm really good at this thing. You come with us. Anyway. I'm fine.
So if you come over here, you can talk to them and get little extra blurbs.
Oh, cute!
So who do you want to talk to first, Graf?
Grah!
Alright. Discuss the storage facility. With all the unusual wares coming and going at all hours, I expect the assistance of an intrepid adventurer would be highly appreciated. I see no reason why you couldn't undertake any tasks which pique your interests. You have been cleared by the immigration officials, after all. I look forward to the day your name is celebrated in Charlayan the same way it is in Eorzea.
Yeah, you're such a good guy, Grah! Oh, I love him.
And then
Cryle.
This place is called the Peristyle, and it is the first stop for cargo unloaded at the docks. You'll find the usual necessities for daily living and other imports vital to running an island nation, but also supplies that further Charlayan's pursuit of knowledge. Namely, large quantities of books, specimens, and samples. Sorting these stacks certainly seems to keep the attendants busy. So yeah, this whole thing is that they are like a big academic town. Alright, pick your poison. Cry. Discuss the giant statue in the harbor.
What giant statue? Let me look.
It's the one of Thaliak that we saw when we came in. Now that is a sight one could hardly forget. The great statue of Thaliak. As a student of Baldessian, I was usually quartered in the Isle of Val, but I would gaze upon the scholar's wise features every time I returned by ship to the city. This path leading out towards the sea is known as the Thaliak Stoa, so named for the statue of the scholar which stands at its end. As you know, the Charlayan people prize the accumulation of wisdom above all else. Thus, when Thaliak was chosen for our patron deity, it was more a matter of pragmatism than belief, an alignment of principles, as it were. We may have honored him with a rather impressive sculpture, yes, but our faith is not so restrictive as that of, say, the Ashgardians. Individual Charlayans can and do worship the divinities of their choosing. So yeah, it's just a big statue with Thaliak over there.
There they are. Oh, you get to go under the skirt.
Yeah, do you want to take them under the skirt?
Yeah.
So yeah, they couldn't do like elevations well, so like if when we would go up there, they would basically like start floating.
We're going in the butt.
like above our
I
head,
can't go in
kind
there.
of a floating. No, this is as far as we can go.
Damn it. I want to go inside of it.
I feel like I took a screenshot, but I can't find it immediately, and it's a little hard to look. Because I've got a lot of screenshots.
Oh.
Alright. Yeah, this is a quest point 1, so now we talk to Kryle. And here we are, the last stand. I may have mentioned this before, but although our research into nutrition and food preparation is quite extensive, the average Charlian tends to regard seasoning and flavor with a certain indifference.
Oh, so their food's bland as fuck?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. How can I put this? The food is, it's bland. As encapsulated by our infamous Archon loaf, the prevailing sentiment towards cuisine is dietary value first, and taste a distant second.
Ew, what the fuck? Everybody who lives here eats shit. No wonder they're so crabby and they don't want to fucking talk to us.
There was one pupil at the studium, however, who could stomach the school's insipid meals no longer. So he quit his lessons and poured all of his savings into building a proper eatery. And so the last stand came to be. It is, as the name implies, the sole dedicated outpost of fine dining in Charlian, the one and only bastion of the culinary arts in an isle of otherwise mediocre fare. I seem to recall their burger being hailed as one of the more impressive items on the menu. Not that I ever had the pleasure of eating one myself. Because you were a typical Charlian when it came to cheap and convenient raha. But surely Tataru has since taught you how to appreciate a well-prepared dish. We should all stop when time permits and sample the cafe's delights. Shall we press on? The stairs to the side of the cafe there will take us up to the Aetheryte Plaza. It's like I've got 3 people following me.
Same.
Alright, before we talk, go in attune. Alright. Kryle. An unusual shape, isn't it? I assure you, however, that it's a perfectly functioning aetheryte. Remember to attune yourself before we move on. Now, being the diligent tour guide that I am, I should make mention of the Confluence, a research facility located on this very plaza. Its much vaunted discoveries are the reason Charlian stands at the forefront of teleportation technology. In deciphering the underlying principles of Allegan aetherites, it allowed us to understand and reconstruct what was essentially a lost art. And off we go to our next destination. Our path leads northeast to the Agora, Charlian's largest marketplace. And we have a little bubble over here, if you would like to do the side bubble. I'm assuming Graha first?
Yep.
Speaking of aetherites, those teleportation fees do add up after a while, which is why I tended to rely on far cheaper ferry services. I was pleasantly surprised when Mistress Tataru informed me that the Scions are reimbursed for transportation costs as part of our duties, but I find old habits hard to break. That, and I'd rather not be bothered filling out the necessary paperwork. We get reimbursed. That's the entrance to the Confluence. I have no doubt their expertise will prove useful at some point, so I suggest you remember the way here.
Oh my god, it's like that scene in Wicked. Where they're like around the bulwark.
Do you mind if I browse the shelves for a moment? There might be some hidden gems I've yet to read.
Nerd!
Oh, only a moment? How optimistic. Feel free to browse all you like, but we won't wait around for you. Perhaps I'll return here later then. This is you. This is you and a bookstore.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
These little open-air bookstores are so uniquely Charlayan. I'd always thought them a common sight until I visited other nations. Thank you, Cryo, for your input.
Okay.
Welcome to the Agora, where you can find wares made in Charlian, as well as a wide selection of imported goods. They also used to sell questionable prototypes from various research institutes, but I think that practice has thankfully died out, for the most part. Otherwise, I could think of no better place to stock up for your next big adventure. Am I overselling it? On a more serious note, the next stop on our tour is one which has particular relevance to our ultimate purpose here. We must head back to the Aetheryte Plaza, follow the path north, then climb the stairs to that imposing building at the very top. Or we could just go this way.
How did you know? A secret back way. Oh, I thought you were that person.
Oh, do we want the side bubble down there? Or do you care?
Oh, what do they say?
I don't remember.
It's probably fine.
I mean, it's just a quick climb back up these stairs, so.
Better be worth it, Graha.
Oops, oh no, not Graha. There we go. These little decorative features are typical of Charlian architecture. Aside from the research wing, our headquarters on the Isle of Val were rather simple and rustic by comparison. Kryle, this is the Nymphaeum? An area dedicated to the blessings of water. For Charlayans, water represents more than a life-sustaining liquid. It is a reminder of the great flood which precipitated the birth of our nation, as well as a symbol of the knowledge which flows from Thaliak's divine ewer. This is the reason you see an abundance of fountains throughout the city, and a propensity I keep adding an R in there. For utilizing water as a decorative feature in our architecture.
I feel like I'm like doing a tour. Like I have like a tour guide, like yeah.
Oh, there's a little Ethernet over here. I'm gonna grab real quick.
How's it going, Akka? What's up?
Alright, Kryle, what you gotta say this time? This grand structure before you is the Rostra. The name refers to the original public platform erected here, upon which a forum of elective representatives would deliver orations and debate policy. Although the stage has since evolved into council chambers, the nature of the forum and the duties of its members remain largely unchanged. Am I boring you, Raha? You seem awfully distracted. My apologies. From here, one can see the entire city spread out below. The vista put me in mind of my arrival in the first. Those who had gathered at the Crystal Tower asked me how they might go about building a new home. Naturally, my answers were all inspired by my knowledge of the finest settlement I could think of, the great city of Charlayan.
Is it really the finest city?
It's the finest city he's known, because it's where he's lived. And bit by bit, those few buildings grew into a town, a community, the Crystarium. I can almost see its echo. I see. Feel free to come up here whenever you wish. I don't think the counselors would object to you simply enjoying the view. Such memories should be treasured. For now, however, the tour must go on. Our spectacle of sightseeing concludes with the fittingly named Journey's End. Walk down the stairs to the east and continue straight ahead. Boing, 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 boing. We've arrived at Journey's End. History tells us that this was where those who put ashore with Archon Nyankrepf built their first homes. In the present day, it serves as the residential district for the most important officials and the oldest Charlian families. You'll see that one mansion is clearly larger than its neighbors. That estate belongs to our friends from House Levier. All things considered, we should probably keep our distance for the time being. And with that, our little Charlian tour comes to a close. I hope it has proven to be an entertaining and enlightening experience. Now, shall we head directly for the Baldassian Annex? You remember the way, don't you, Raha? Let me think. We head toward the harbor, cross the bridge to our right, then follow the path below the Aetheryte Plaza? Correct. After you, hero. If you would like, we can grab these real quick. Alright, there's one down this way, which is also going towards one of the side bubbles. But yeah, this big house, that's the twins' home.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Fancy bitches.
Fucking rich kids.
Yeah.
Hey, there's another one here for you.
I like it here. It's pretty.
It is really pretty. Plus also the music. I love listening to this music.
Unfortunately, I hate everyone that is in the city, so kind of brings it down a little bit.
Right, we cross the bridge here as I recall. Stick to the path and be careful not to end up back in the Aetheryte Plaza. Charlayan is full of educational and research institutions, but there are still professors who prefer to establish their own private practices. Not that I ever attended the exclusive schools they run in these residences. Perhaps the twins could tell you more about them. And away we go. I know he said careful not to end up back in the Aetheryte Plaza, but it's fine that we go through the Aetheryte Plaza because we're going this way.
Graha's like, no!
Graha screaming, we said not to! Alright, and assuming it doesn't auto put us into anything. Okay, you can grab those really quick before we click on cryo. As the joyous look on Raha's face has undoubtedly informed you, this is the Baldassian Annex. If you continue up the hill, you'll arrive on the doorstep of Phenomena. But I think we've explored enough for one day. We can take you there another time. Inside with you then. I don't remember which cutscenes are voice acting or not. This one is not. We're good. I stretch. Ugh.
Me too.
Anyway, I'm back, and I brought my friend and Raha with me. Ah, you were right about the ship then. Hello, Graha. It's nice to see you again.
Big girls, pretty kitty girls, really witty girls, skinny girls. I like the licky girls with the nice thighs. I like a good chest, no matter what size. I like the belly folds. I like the six packs. Really tall queens and the short stacks. From the mild girls to the wild girls. You got style girls, make them round girls.
Well, this person likes me.
And it's a pleasure to finally meet you. Hero? I keep trying to think of like unique ways to not just say my character's name. I've heard many a tale of your exploits.
Person? That one guy?
Ojika Tsunjika. It's been an age. Allow me to introduce Ojika Sujika, Administration Officer for the students of Baldesion. He oversees the day-to-day business of the Annex. You may recall meeting his cousin, Ejika? Oh, yes, Eureka. Ah. I have a different sentence than you.
Oh! Yeah, mine says the champion of Eorzea is featured prominently in Crown and Graha's report.
Yeah, because you've not met his cousin, because you've not done the Eureka content.
Oh! Fucking funny.
So.
Oh well, he said that it's akin to seeing a fabled hero come to life, and it's an honor to make my acquaintance.
I'm pretty sure he said something along those same lines. Okay, so we'll reconvene. I think when it's Cryo talking.
I think she is talking.
She's saying this place is like a second home. Okay. This place is like a second home for the students. The Isle of Val served as our main headquarters, of course. But we often had occasion to visit Shalian. Whether to make use of the city's research facilities, attend conferences, or procure supplies from distant shores. And the annex here was built to provide lodgings for our members while we were engaged in such activities. Ever since our former headquarters, along with the isle itself, vanished, the annex has served as our base of operations. And yet, it feels so empty. With so many lost to us, our organization is a shell of its former self. A shell?
I was literally gonna say that. Shell? You say?
A shell?
It's me!
The day will come when we see the students rise again.
What the fuck does that mean? That sounds scary. The students will rise again.
I don't know why I'm so fucking laughy. I didn't even fucking take anything.
I took some ibuprofen.
We must ensure that the Talafari fall. Through that door on the left, there is the main hall, and we can discuss our options moving forward. Once everyone arrives, that is. You probably have time to rest before our discussions begin in earnest.
It's a zombie students.
I've had private quarters prepared for you in the Andrin, so please feel free to make yourself at home. Ah, the nap rooms. Perfect for an afternoon doze.
Okay, you're great. You're great. I love it. I love it.
This is just you.
It's me! The nap room! We gotta go, you guys! I'm really excited about this.
Oh! I didn't mean to give you the wrong impression. The chambers are quite well appointed. Far more so than some cheap roadside inn. You may be assured.
Okay, but picturing Graha running around and reading a bunch of books and then taking a nap in the annex and that's so cute. It's cute. Little young Graha.
Yeah. 'Twas simply that we would often be so busy with research or exhausted from journeys abroad that we would slip into the Andrin just to steal a few winks.
Curls up like a little cat.
Oh. And thus they became known amongst the students as nap rooms, even if many such naps might last well into the following morning. Say the word, and I'll be happy to show you to your chamber. Hopefully the others won't be too long in coming. I'll wait for you all in the main hall. Nodders. So I have to tell you about the weird thing that happened. And anybody who knows anything about technology is about to get really confused by what happened to me yesterday. So this has also just been happening a little bit in general, but I just was thinking really nothing of it. But it was happening really bad yesterday. Where I would be running around. I have my game set at 120 FPS because it's set to be my monitor's refresh rate. I would move my camera around or move my character and it would drop to like between 30 to 50 frames per second. Like really bad.
Yeah.
And we couldn't figure out why. I like closed out of a bunch of things. I restarted my computer, which helped for a little bit, but like we could not figure out what was going on. So God King came to look around and look at things. And in this game, you can move yourself with your mouse. If you hold down both clicks of your mouse, you start to move around. And when he did that, the frames didn't drop. So he went and grabbed his controller, unplugged mine, plugged his in, and the frames were normal.
Uh-huh.
So somehow, my controller was causing my frames to drop. Exponentially. And like, not just causing my frames to drop, like, Discord audio was cutting out.
Weird.
It was very strange. And the people who I was complaining to about it, who are like IT nerds, were literally just like, what?
Oh. Oh, Bonnie Pwazzle. Razzi Mabo. Sonora Rabido.
Uh-huh.
Dorgo Pizzano. Ibitorbi Sabo. Yowabi. Bijorbo. Gashibi Gorpop. Ibalor. Wano. I don't know what else to say.
I feel like you truly said it all.
Yeah. Anyone who was listening would probably feel the same.
Yeah, truly. Alright, we can talk to Ojika and retire to our room.
Ready for a nap? Oh, fuck yeah, I am. You know it.
And then this is just your in-room where you can, you know, in the same way that any other in-rooms. I can't use anything while in New Game Plus mode, so it's useless to me. So basically we just come in here and then we leave back out whenever you're ready.
Okay.
And now we go into the main hall. Okay, so what brand of controller are we talking? It's an Xbox controller, is what it was. Literally just an Xbox controller.
Sorry, the end of the story, did you fix it?
Yeah, no, okay. It's fine now. Like, I basically would just unplug and replug it in, and now I'm using my other controller that I have, my 8-bit Dell one. So I've got my, like, wireless controller going, but yeah, no, it was fucking crazy.
I should, like, look up more Simlish phrases so I can say more things than, you know, maybe there's, like, like, some sentences, some basic phrases. I'm pretty sure it's a real fucking language.
I think it is. Feeling refreshed and alert? Our colleagues should be wandering in soon, so I suggest we stay here and wait for them to join us.
Pray forgive me.
Yeah, this one's gonna be bisected, so press triangle. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, you can. I think if you go into the settings, you can have it. Yeah.
What?
You can have it apply to voice dialogue only.
Oh.
That's how it auto does it. That's what it does for me.
Should we do that?
But, no, it's fine if we do it this way. Because, I mean, I have to start it for us, too. Because mine just autos all the time for the voice-acted ones. Alright. Are we ready?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and 3, 2, 1, go.
It's fine, Urianger. We're all here now.
Let's get down to business then, shall we?
Let's get down to business. We're missing someone.
Come what may, we must prevent the telephone.
I'm pretty sure Stinny is in there.
To fruition.
Or he's just lost.
At present, I see two paths for gathering the information which may aid us in achieving that goal. The first involves an investigation into the change which has come over Charlian, not to mention the recent inscrutable behavior of the Forum.
Can you calm down over there?
As most of you know, the 99 members of the Forum are elected from
I don't
the
know
general
if that picked up, but
populace.
God King
This
cleared his
alone
throat when he's
guarantees
sitting
a
in the living room
plethora
right
of
now.
opinion with regards to
I
foreign
did not
policy.
catch it.
The bibliotheques, for example, are a group of conservatives which would have Charlian focus on recording history, while remaining entirely uninvolved in the making of it. And at the other extreme, we have advocates for proactive diplomacy and direct intervention. My grandfather Galef was one such member, as was Archon Louisois. Yet despite our diverse factions and philosophies, the recent vote to deny Eorzea's request for assistance was unanimous. Even more concerning was the fact that many cited other, more pressing duties as justification for their recalcitrance.
Fortuno's refusal in Gridania had those same undertones. 'Twas as if, having stared unblinking into the face of impending doom, it simply turned away to pursue something more important. But what could that possibly be?
Amazing, Kimbe.
A mystery indeed, and one which I ask for your help to solve. Our future may depend on it. As for our second potential path, it concerns a request made directly to the students of Baldessian. Our organization was founded primarily to study strange and unexplained phenomena the world over. Mysterious relics and ruins, arcane disturbances, and so forth. Compared to our more isolationist Charlian colleagues, we have strong connections overseas, namely with scholars and academics who share our passion for the unknown. The request in question comes from one such acquaintance, Nidana, an alchemist residing in distant Thavnair. Her missive describes the sudden appearance of a tower, and the subsequent summoning of what I can only assume is a lunar primal.
You see Estinian's there.
Oh, hi.
Next to this threat, the
He's just
Sartre
brooding
Barrage
off
at
in the
Han,
corner.
I
So
see.
like,
individual who governs the
he's not in the
city-state,
circle. He's like,
has
I'm
instructed
here,
the
but I
alchemists
don't
to
want to
find a
be
means to deal with the spy.
included.
The artisans of that land are heirs to an ancient tradition, one rather unlike that of their Uldan counterparts. 'Tis possible, nay, probable, that they
This
have
like
gleaned
the
truths
goofiest fucking
unattainable by
like.
Eorzea or her Far Eastern allies.
'Tis possible. Nay.
Sitting in the background like,
appear to have
God.
a strategy in mind, though it will require further research. To that end, they have requested an introduction to a capable warrior shielded by the blessing of light.
It's the fact that he's the only one that talks that way.
Assuming we divide our forces to pursue both of Kral's lines of inquiry, and having you join the group heading to Thavnair would seem the obvious choice. But the investigation in Charlian is of vital importance as well. Equal,
It's
I think,
his,
to the Thavnairian one. Given that the fate
What the
of the
fuck
world
was
may
it
hinge
called
on
in
the results of
Homestuck? His
both.
typing quirk?
Shut the fuck up.
Shut
the fuck up.
It is quite the quandary.
Shut up!
Though it is a great imposition and an altogether too common one, our efforts would be more likely to succeed were you to lead the charge on both fronts.
Takes a drag of cigarette. Homestuck.
You are indeed our champion. As to which task to
That's
tackle
how it
first,
feels
we
to
will
have
defer
the
to your
fucking
decision.
animated pilot exist
Let
in
us next decide
2025.
how everyone else might best be assigned. As for myself, I shall continue what I've begun in Sharlayan. I should also like to steal the services of an Archon or two.
And thereby gain access to a greater range of reading material. I will help with that.
Allow me to offer my assistance. I have some small amount of experience in the field of research.
Alize and I would also like to help, if you would have us.
Anything to understand even a fraction of what our father and the Forum might be thinking.
Of course, the more the merrier.
Right. The rest of us will make the journey to Thavner.
Prayers.
Thoughts? Objections?
Prayers.
I passed through Thavner on my way to infiltrate the Empire, and though I'm not qualified to give a guided tour, I did gain a sense of where things lie.
I'll be happy to have you along then. So for this group, it will be you, me, and Uraja.
Right, we get to have the splitting quests.
Give me a moment afterwards, and I'll supply you with all the details of Nadana's request. Consider this hall our rendezvous point once our respective tasks are complete. May our investigations prove fruitful.
So, the branching quest with Alfie and Alize is how we'll meet that new character within 4 quests.
Oh.
I know you really want to go and see Estinian, but may I?
But that's okay. I want to meet new people.
May I?
May I direct you this way?
May I direct you towards Kryl and...
Oh, the boys. Fine.
It's okay, we'll have boys trip.
Boys trip plus me. Okay. Do I talk to Kryl then?
Yes,
Okay.
Kryl. We're hitting the books.
I gotta go with all the nerds.
An unsettling change has come over Sharlayan, but together we will divine the underlying cause for the Forum's callousness. As I mentioned before, however, questioning the counselors directly is a fruitless endeavor. They seem to have already come to a consensus as to what, and how little, they are willing to divulge. Which is why I began scouring Sharlayan's archive of historical records for any hint of a connection to the final days. Suffice it to say that progress has been slow. There are only so many dusty pages one can skim in a day. But now I have this band of willing reinforcements. The search should proceed all the swifter. Let us reconvene outside. Numenon, shall we? Exit the annex to the right, and you'll find the archives on the western edge of the woods. If we can pick up both quests, we can pick up both of them, and then that way, once... Nope, we can't. We're locked. It literally turned red in front of my eyes.
Oh.
Don't worry, it'll be like a... Think of it like a treat. It's a treat for doing, like, the quote-unquote boring one first.
Do I just leave the main hall?
Yeah, it won't let me pick up the other quest, so I'd have to come back
Oh,
here
I
anyways.
see. I was gonna say, I think it would be fine for me to pick up, but yeah,
no,
if you
it's
can't get it. it's-
straight up fucking turned red for me.
You don't fucking get this.
Also, Kimbe, to answer you from earlier in my chat, I honestly was kind of thinking that it had something to do with the wireless connectivity, because we still have an Xbox plugged in that controller's technically connected to, and it auto connects to it, including turning the Xbox on and everything. So I kind of was wondering if there was some disconnect problems with like the USB, or if that controller's pretty old too. To the point where I was starting to have issues with it, but just was not wanting to replace it because controllers are expensive. So I kind of like was thinking that was an issue that I was having.
All.
Yeah, there's not that many in this one.
This one?
Or at least they're not as spread out. My directions were easy enough to follow, I hope.
I'm sorry, I clicked through like 1 billion of them. I just like automatically started clicking through them.
Alright, well, I'll keep reading for you.
Yeah, that's fine.
In any case, you stand now before the doors of Numenon, Charlene's grandest collection of books and tomes. This building is actually only an entrance, and one of many at that, for the archives of Numenon extend deep beneath the surface, like the roots of a tree. The vast halls of the Great Gubal Library pale in comparison to Numenon's endless maze of subterranean chambers. Any citizen of Charlene is free to enter and peruse its shelves. Well, most of its shelves. Only Archons are afforded access to certain restricted vaults.
What the fuck, bitches?
I've dispatched Y'shtola and Raha to investigate those. Meanwhile, Alize and Alfino will help me continue my search through the stacks open to the general public. Your status presents more of a problem. As a non-citizen, you are only permitted to browse the first floor here at the entrance. Now, you want to talk about writing lore to stop animations. They wrote lore so they didn't have to build 1,000 floors of this game for us to go through. Even so, there should be a number of books which touch upon Charlene history or foreign policy. Your task will be to find and study the relevant publications. I promise you, a working knowledge of those subjects will make it far easier to spot the sort of clues we're looking for. Let us be about it, shall we? I've told the others to meet us at the stone branches over there once they've found some promising tomes. Happy reading! Bum, 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 bum. Now we get to read books.
Huzzah. What the fuck? I just edited.
This title on the spine reads The Story of Charlene. Who did the music composition of this game? That would be ya boy, Masuishi Soken. He's a genius who really likes the song A Long Fall, because he's made about 7 remixes of that one song. Long, long ago, on an island in the Northern Sea, there lived a Rogadan man by the name of Nirnkripf. Nirnkripf was a student of astrology, and he divined that a flood of terrifying proportions would soon sweep over the lands of Eorzea. So it was that he built a gigantic ship, assembled a crew, and set sail for that imperiled realm. The flood arrived as foretold, and to their horror, the strangely churning waters drove the people toward the ocean. It was there, however, that Nirnkrupf's crew hauled them aboard his ark. But the danger had not passed. A towering wave approached, threatening to smash the vessel to pieces. With only moments to spare, Nirnkrupf wove a mighty spell of teleportation and shifted the entire ship to safety atop Abalethea's spine. Refugees from the surrounding regions huddled there alongside them, but it was not long before disputes over the dwindling supply of food led to violence and bloodshed. Saddened by the sight, Nirnkrupf gathered to him his crew and his grateful passengers, and abandoned the ark to those reddened peaks. They journeyed to the coast, where they built a new ship, intent upon returning to the northern seas. They landed on the beach of an island, and settled upon that very spot. That settlement prospered and grew, and in time it became the city of Charlene we live in to this day.
Yeah.
Alright, we gotta red covered book. Roads of Old. The Colony. Many years ago, on the banks of the Thaliak in the Dravanian hinterlands, a Charlayan colony once thrived. This settlement was originally established as a mere outpost to study the ethereal sea in the year 1311 of the 6th Astral Era. Scholars dispatched to Eorzea found the facilities wanting, and their demands encouraged a gradual expansion in structures and services. As rumors spread of a growing community of academics, the area was further inundated with Eorzean students hoping to share in the renowned wisdom of the Charlayans. 50 years later, the Forum passed a motion to recognize what had become a flourishing town as an official Charlayan colony. Eorzean residents took to calling the colony itself Charlayan, which led to no small amount of confusion when discussions turned to the subject of the motherland. In response, some Charlayan inhabitants, if pressed for a name, would simply refer to it as Emporium. Following the Exodus, however, goblins and treasure hunters claimed for themselves a corner of the abandoned colony and gave it yet another name, Idleshire. The following chapters go on to introduce the most prominent parts of Idleshire. The book does not appear to contain additional information on the Forum or cover the history of the Charlayan motherland in greater detail.
Jesus Christ.
Basically, the book's boring. It's useless. Yeah, see, so we can, like, see that there's a million floors.
Whoa.
But they didn't want us to go down those 1,000,000 floors. Oh. That's right. I sure did just read a book. Okay. Wish I could remember which ones. An Introduction to the Heavens. Probably not that. Forever 20 Summers.
Sounds like a romantic.
Sounds like a fanfiction.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm reading it.
Okay.
My beloved seekers of knowledge, have you ever put learning before your health and neglected to feed the rest of your body as you should? I, too, once engaged in such foolish practices. But one night, engrossed in philosophical study, I had an epiphany. For all the world's mysteries that drive us to reckless abandon, we have so very few years of life in which to achieve our goals. Thus do I share with you this mantra. I am forever 20 summers long. The number itself is unimportant. You could be 19 or 23 or 40. Whatever age you are when you discover this manual, let that be the age you aspire to remain. Through mindful, healthy living, will you extend the time available to spend upon your chosen research? Another day, another moon, another summer to grasp the greater truths you pursue. In the pages that follow, we will explore the secrets of maintaining one's physical condition from a biological, ethological, and arcane viewpoint. This book is on the wrong subject. Search for the works which contain details on the forum.
Damn.
It was like, you fucking reading fluff. Stop that. Stewards of Wisdom. During the chaos of the 6th Umbral Calamity, Archon Nyankrep, the founder of Charlayan, bore witness to the madness and savagery of men brought to the brink of despair. Upon raising a settlement on an island in the northern Empty, he instructed his people thus. Renounce the ways of war and pursue enlightenment through knowledge and reason. The Charlayans took to heart the words of their savior, and thenceforth served as stewards of wisdom. Sorry, I'm giving my jaw like 2 seconds. It feels like it's so, like, loose from talking. Upon a foundation of accumulated learning, they built a homeland unlike any other, a nation born from strength of minds, rather than strength of arms. With knowledge of economics came shrewd trading. With knowledge of
agriculture.
Hello, dyslexia. Agriculture came bountiful crops. Engineering brought wells and sewers, ending squabbles over water. Wealth of expertise could be bartered for wealth in coin, and the more their wisdom spread throughout the world, the more mankind as a whole would thrive. And so it was that no matter the trials and tribulations of the age, the citizens of Sharlayan would live by their founders' teachings. For the sake of a better tomorrow, for the sake of a better star, they would eschew the tools of war and with knowledge deliver the world. Let me peek this way. Is there another book, which I don't think there is, which I do think that means that... Oh wait, there's another tome this way. The voice of a growing city. Well, this sounds like it's gonna be about the history or the forum.
After this, I gotta go pee.
Do you want to go pee now?
Sure.
Okay, you can go pee now. I will sit here and wait until you're back.
I'll be right back, everyone. I'm gonna go pee. You're back. I'm back. It's
Welcome
me.
back.
Whatever. Where's my controller?
I'm fucking losing my mind, by the way.
Why?
So I opened up twitter.com.
Twitter.com.
And the first thing I see is a tweet from the official Five Nights at Freddy's Twitter about the movie, about the second movie. Megan Fox is the voice of Toy Chica?
Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, from the Five Nights at Freddy's or whatever?
Yeah, for the second movie, Megan Fox is going to be voicing Toy Chica? And apparently Matt Pat's voicing one of the animatronics too? I think he confirmed at New York Comic Con?
What's happening?
I'm so confused. Kellingoff is Toy Freddy, which is really fitting considering Kellingoff was like Freddy before in the video games. But the first thing I see is Megan Fox. Somebody quote tweeted it and said, "This is the most insane sentence I've ever read in my life." And honestly, same. I couldn't stop laughing.
What the fuck?
Oh my god. Holy
Well,
shit.
anyway.
Oh my god. Anyway. Oh my god. Okay. I'm getting back into serious time. We're learning history, chat. It's history class. In the years which followed the founding of Charlene, civic policy and other matters of import were dedicated at the Ecclesia? Place. A public forum at which every citizen was eligible to speak. As the city's population grew, however, this format became increasingly impractical. The larger number of participants? I'm hitting really bad dyslexia moments, holy shit. The larger number of participants gave rise to ever longer debates, resulting in significant delays of vital resolutions. Various measures were introduced in an attempt to curtail protracted discussions, but in the year 201 of the Sixth Astral Era, it was ultimately decreed that Charlayan would transition to a new form of governance. The nation would now be led by a body of 99 members, citizens chosen from amongst their peers by means of a nationwide vote. Thus was the forum as we know it today conceived and created. You have gained fundamental understanding of Charlayan history and the foundation of the forum. Head outside a rendezvous point and await your companions.
Alright.
I'm also so excited that I'm gonna get to see twice.
I am.
You want to know something crazy about it? So it's me, Ember, and Milo that are going together. I got us the 3 tickets. And then we were trying to ask Kenzie if she wanted to go too, but we hadn't heard back. And until this morning, where Kenzie was like, "Oh yeah, like I wanted to go, but I wasn't sure. Is there still tickets available?" And Ember went to go look and was like, "Oh yeah, there's tickets. Here's the section that we're in, so that way you can at least be in our section." This bitch bought her ticket. She is somehow right next to us.
Whoa.
Like, we are seats 10, 11, and 12. She's seat number 9.
What the heck? That's wild.
Right? I was like, what? Sorry, were you waiting long? I wanted to make sure I'd borrowed at least a few promising volumes. Alfino and Kryl should be also along shortly. I was delayed in a similar fashion. As far as I could see, no titles in the Archon stack mention the final day specifically, so we have no choice but to start with the tangentially relevant tomes, if they are even that. At present, the plan is to skim through as quickly as we dare, and share our discoveries as we make them. It would have been nice to invite everyone to the estate, plenty of comfortable places to read, and a ready supply of hot tea. Oh, I was always quite fond of reading outside. But it's not about the little pleasures, is it? You miss your home. It's been difficult. After our arrival, we managed to speak with one of the family servants and ask how things were. It seems our dear father has instructed the staff that even if Alfino and I were to return to Charlian, we were not allowed. We were not to be allowed access across the threshold.
Bitch.
Yeah. Dude, I hated him so much.
You do not get to set foot in this fucking house.
A harsh measure indeed. I hope that our efforts to understand his position, and that of the Forum, will perhaps lead to a reconciliation. We'll mend this rift one day, I'm certain of it. And what of you, Graha? Have you been to visit your family? Or do they not live here in the city? Well, my situation is also somewhat complicated. I was raised in Charlene, yes, but I was born rather further away. In the southern reaches of Ilibard, in fact. For generations, my people have dwelt in Corvos, the coastal region opposite the island of Thavnair. The Alligans founded a city in that fertile land, and ship by ship brought in the subjugated tribes of the Mikote to serve as laborers. Of course, the massive earthquakes of the Fourth Umbral Calamity brought an end to the Empire's reign, and with the Fifth Calamity froze the seas solid, many of the tribes still living in Corvos braved the journey back to Eorzea. My ancestors, however, chose to remain, that they might prevent the remnants of Allagan technology from being misused. Isn't Corvos under Garlean rule? For the past 50 years, yes. Some semblance of local culture remains, as is the case for most imperial provinces. But Garlemald renamed the region Locus Ammonis? Among Us.
Amoeba.
When I was a boy, a nearby town came under the jurisdiction of an illustrious imperial family, the nobles of House Darnus. House Darnus demonstrated a singular interest in Allagan civilization, and so my tribe was forced to consider a plan of action. For some time already, voices had been raised in favor of abandoning our ancient customs. After all, the Allagan eye no longer passed to our eldest children as reliably as it once had. Fear of discovery eventually tipped the scales, and the decision was made to bury our ties to the knowledge and traditions of Allag. As the last child born with an Allagan eye, I was given over to the custody of the friends of the students of Baldusian, who had me registered as a Charlayan citizen. I never even considered. Forgive me, it was an unkind question. Even Thancred was taken in by Archon Louisoix, was he not? Stories of adopted waifs and rescued orphans are more common among Charlayans than you might think. So there's a little story, at least, about one of them. Like, technically, yeah, Thancred probably lived here, but he was not necessarily from here.
Because he was taken in by that guy.
Yes.
The old man.
The old man. Yet, regardless of our origins, we are all provided an equal opportunity to learn, and with sufficient perspicacity my speech impediment cannot with that word.
Hi, Rafra.
That word right there. Perspiration. That's what that word's gonna be called now. We outsiders can even earn the vaunted title of Archon. 'Tis exactly why I have such a love for this country, and why I wish it to remain a nation of which its citizens can be proud. Hear, hear. Another good reason to get to the bottom of the Forum's stubbornness, aside from the trifling matter of our impending doom. Excuse us while we try to make some headway in those books. Friend. More company should be arriving any moment now. Every time I'm like scrambling to think like what's a neutral term that's not just naming my character.
Bow, bow, bitch.
All right, destination part 2.
I was gonna say, didn't we just click on this?
Destination part 2. Electric Boogaloo.
Electric Boogaloo.
Oh, I forgot how little of this is fucking voice acting. We've returned with our selections. Although I must say, the pickings were quite slim indeed. Mistress Kryl has already flicked through every history book devoted to disasters, and more than a few which barely made mention of them. As such, we will be looking into research papers on the Umbra calamities, as well as articles written by prominent forum members. Perhaps their knowledge of the final days come from an unexpected source. Speaking of which, might I ask you a few questions related to the final days? I'm the only one here who didn't witness the events of Amarat firsthand, and fear I may be overlooking critical details. My thanks. Now, where to begin? First things first, what kind of phenomena did the ancients encounter as the final days drew nigh?
The worst kind.
Is that the one you want to say?
Yeah, kinda. I don't know what else to say.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Well, that certainly is inaccurate if somewhat
sure
ambiguous.
was, Albino.
To expound upon that explanation, the unfolding catastrophe wrought havoc on all manner of life. The chaos extended to the ancients themselves, causing their powers of creation to spiral out of control. Fear and despair manifested in terrible, tangible fashion. Meteors raining from the sky, fire erupting from the ground, indescribable abominations prowling the skies. That more or less aligns with my understanding. If only the arts of creation had survived until the present day, we might have had something substantial to analyze. To the best of our knowledge, however, those techniques were not preserved or passed on. Y'shtola surmises that the closest known magic is that of the summoning rituals promulgated? That word, by the Asians.
Promulgated. I've never heard of that word before.
I've never heard that either. Was there aught else of note which heralded the approach of the final days?
Kenmei. That's so funny. I like Avamark. Okay, Kenmei.
Are you wanting to go with the answer? I think you're wanting
sorry,
to go
I
with...
didn't know that there was a choice, so I had not clicked through it. 1 second. I want Alfina to say it.
Okay. Alright. Alright, ready, and 3, 2, 1, go. Me? Well, as you wish. The Amarotines were debating the cause of an anomaly which had been observed in the lands across the sea. By this fact alone, we can deduce that the final days occurred not all at once. Not all at once the world over, but rather had a point of origin from which it began to spread. Others also spoke of a keening sound rising from the land itself, just before a region was visited by catastrophe. We never did hear the sound ourselves, of course, thrust as we were into the midst of the madness. So the ground was crying out, you say? Hello, the sun.
I know, I was gonna say, wow.
To be considered the harbinger of doom, it must have been quite distinctive, and probably quite loud. I'll have to speak with one of Numenon's mammoths, and ask after any books which make mention of such sound. Last but not least, would you describe how the ancients sought to quell this unprecedented calamity? What definitive action did they take?
I don't know. Zodiark?
They summoned Zodiark.
Okay. Oh fuck, I clicked it.
Oh, I did too. It's fine. Doesn't matter when it's not voice acted. I just keep doing it to like... Yes, with Elidibus serving as his heart, so many gave themselves in sacrifice to bring him into being. We do not know exactly how Zodiark brought salvation to the star, only that by his godlike will were the laws of nature set aright. Then, once the balance was redressed, the ancients offered up a further sacrifice to heal the ravages of the final days. Life sprouted anew, and it was these fledgling souls that they intended to render unto Zodiark, a trade that would have allowed them to resurrect the shades of loved ones absorbed by the primal. Or might have, had Vanna and her fellows not manifested their opposition in the form of Hydaelyn. Thank you, both of you, for the detailed review. It was mostly Alfino. I feel much more confident now in my understanding of events. With all that freshly in mind, it does make me wonder what the Talafaroi truly mean when they speak of bringing back the final days. We've seen what they're doing with those towers of theirs. Is forcing people to summon primals a kind of catalyst? Are they attempting to mirror the conditions caused by unstable creation magics? Or are they simply using the final days as a figure of speech? A convenient metaphor for the scale of destruction they plan to unleash? But this is just all pointless conjecture at this stage. Let us return our attention to the forum, shall we? We should keep an eye out for Y'shtola, but 'tis time we began studying these research papers. Now that the sun's out.
The sun.
Hey, guess what? We get to do this destination a third time. Air in my lungs. I'm the last, am I? Well, my extended search of the Archon stacks produced 1 or 2 possibly useful books. But I wouldn't get your hopes up. Okay. If you recall, Urianger learned of the source's reflections from the Garen oracles. For its potential to cause panic and confusion, that tome was deemed apocrypha? Apocrypha? and sealed away in the Great Gubal Library. 'Tis even less likely that knowledge of the unsundered world, not to mention the horrors of the final days, would be left sitting on a shelf for any curious scholar to find. It stands to reason, then, that my colleagues, be they archons or counselors, should perforce be largely ignorant of the subject. Yet, when you confronted Master Fortunal with knowledge of the Telophoroi and their machinations, he scoffed at the suggestion that they posed a threat. He seemed adamant that the Forum would know if the final days were truly upon us, which only supports the conclusion that whatever privileged wisdom is guiding the Forum's behavior, it is being kept secret from the rest of the nation. Not that I mean to excuse myself from reading duty. Whether they contain mention of the final days or no, these books could yet hold something of value. You weren't thinking of leaving, were you? There's plenty of work for everyone.
Oh. Oh, I see. Like, where am I? There we go. There we go.
For what feels like an age as Y'shtola's research assistant. Okay, we are finally done observing that destination spot. Oh dear, you look exhausted. What about your studies? Were you able to find any books on subjects I mentioned? Nodders. Then the day was well spent. Should you wish to read them again, a mehmet at the reference desk will point you in the right direction. For the moment, though, I suggest you take a well-deserved rest. We might be occupied with our research for quite some time.
Go to the nap room. Go to the nap room. Alice, you're not the nap room.
A seat at the last stand. Alize appears in desperate need of a study break.
Thank goodness.
Ready for a tea break, hero?
I know why you're my best friend, Alize.
Honestly, my neck and shoulders are going to calcify if I don't stretch my legs and walk around a bit. You know the last stand down in the harbor, don't you? Come and meet me near the outside tables. I'll treat you to their coffee. It's quite good. At least we can trust the last stand.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be quicker if we go over here and use the good old internet system.
Got some banana bread. But the good part, which is the top of it, crumbled off, and it makes me. Collar Harbor? I hope so.
Yeah,
that's what I got.
Yeah. You're correct. I keep shaking my leg, which is making me like twitch my analog stick that's making me move, so it keeps looking like my character's twitching. Busy as ever, I see. How very Charlene that no other gourmet cafe has sprung up to compete for customers. Actually, this crowd gives me an idea. Before we place an order, why don't we ask a few questions and gauge the mood of the city? I'm interested to hear what the average citizen has to say of the Telophoroi. We might even learn something new. Worth a try, don't you think?
We're gonna kick that out of this, eh?
What is it? Can a man not enjoy a moment of private respite?
Dick.
If you're looking to share a table, then I respectfully request that you look elsewhere. You must understand, sir. We are simply wondering if you knew of the Telophoroi. These enemies of peace have promised an end to all we hold dear, and... Wait, you're the House Olivier girl, aren't you? And this woman with you is obviously a foreigner. I heard you were disowned for helping outsiders indulge in their barbaric whims. And here you are, giving truth to the rumor. I'll thank you to leave me be. I've naught to say to the likes of you.
Can we kill this guy, Alice?
Well, I must apologize. It was foolish of me to expect an ounce of civility from one so enlightened. Come, friend.
Douche.
Yes, I don't believe I've had the pleasure. Pray, excuse the interruption, but we were hoping you might share your thoughts on the Talafaroi and their unconscionable plans. My goodness, if it isn't the young Miss Livier. My apologies, but I work in the offices of the Forum, and if word reached Master Fortunal that I was helping you... I see. We're sorry to have bothered you. It's time to talk to Dickon.
Dickon!
Welcome, madam. What can I offer you today? Wait, is that Mistress Alizé I see there? My word, how long has it been? Far too long. Meet Dickon, the owner of the Last Stand. I used to frequent his cafe on occasion, in between lessons at the studium. That seems like an age ago now. I remember hearing that you and Master Alfino had set sail for Eorzea, and then you never came back. Lately, there's been gossip about your father disowning the pair of you. Everything all right at home?
No, Dickon. Everything is not all right at home.
Ah, sorry, taking a drink of water. It's complicated, and I hadn't expected complete strangers to be so familiar with our situation quite so quickly. Everyone has an opinion, it seems. Well, it is House Lavilliers. No matter how discreet Master Fortunal may have been, news of your family's doings never stays secret for long. Things being what they are, what brings you back to the city now of all times? We have questions, and only Charlene has the answers. Tell me, Master Dickon, have you heard anything about an apocalypse called the Final Days? What, like the end of the world? Nothing like that, I'm afraid. And that's what you're here to find? Information on this apocalypse? Yes, whatever we can learn. Unfortunately, your patrons appear to be unwilling to speak with me. I wish there was more I could do to help. But maybe there is. You're a visitor to Charlene, aren't you?
Yeah, bro.
Then few will know your face. We should be able to pass you off as a server, with none the wiser. We just finished preparing a few orders. Strike up some friendly conversation while you're setting down the food, and you might just get the answers you're looking for. Not a bad idea. I hate to ask, but what do you think?
I'd do anything for you, Alice.
That's the spirit. Pay attention now, and I'll explain where each of these dishes needs to go. All right,
Oh,
you
good
ready?
night, Kimbe. Omelet.
We're about to become waiters.
Omelet.
Waitresses. The tea set is for the chatty group sitting by the water's edge. The omelet is for one of our regulars, a Highlander by the name of Gisla. She's sitting at an outside table with a friend of hers. Behind them, you should see a Mikote gentleman. He ordered an oven-baked lobster.
That's fancy as fuck.
Got all that?
I've got
If you're
it.
not sure, just ask and I'll explain it again.
No.
Good luck. All right, to the first table we go.
Who are these people? The chatty people?
Yes. So they get the tea set. Oh, my tea set. Lovely, thank you. The Talafa who? I'm sorry, I've never heard
Same.
of them or their final days. My friends and I are somewhat uninformed when it comes to current events. Now, if you wanted to hear about ritual arcane practices of the 6th astral era, common or esoteric, then I'd be happy to talk your ear off. Alright, this is the woman named Gisela with her friend.
She gets the omelette.
Ah, finally. 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's dig in. No time to waste.
Stop it. Stop that, you freaking weirdo. They look very similar. Well, their hair does anyway.
The Telaferoi. Yeah. Ah, yes. I remember seeing the name in the latest Gazette. That and some grand claim about the end of days. Same old senseless warmongering. When will these fools grow tired of spilling each other's blood? Best stay out of it, I say. The Forum made the right choice, and I fully support our decision to remain neutral. And obviously that leaves.
Well, this guy's the same last name as Graha.
It's common.
Okay.
Yeah. At last, the oven-baked lobster is mine. You have no idea how long I've scrimped and saved and suffered to afford this heavenly dish.
I love how your minion is on the table. It's walking over the lobster.
The final days. This is the first I've heard of it. Although that would explain why my friend has been rushed off his feet. It must have been a busy time to be a gleaner. You don't know what a gleaner is? They're collectors of a sort. Travel the world procuring things that we haven't got here in Charlayan. Priceless books, unusual live specimens, and so forth. So named for those folk who trail after the reapers in the fields, picking up every grain which was missed. Aye, by all accounts, gleaning is a most meticulous and demanding profession. If these Telaferoi make good on their audacious threats, then many uncatalogued rarities could be lost forever. Why else would the gleaners be buzzing about in such a frenzy? Watch the harbor, and you'll see what I mean. They're carting loads in from the dock all day. It's never been this hectic before. Not like this. Whee!
We gotta go to the docks, Ellie say.
Tia is a common Mikote name, last name. I'm trying to remember the, reason behind it, but I can't off the top of my head. Any trouble with the customers? Were they able to get anyone talking? Interesting. They seem unaware of the final days, aside from whatever vague news the gazettes are printing. Even Dickon had nothing to offer, and he's the best source of gossip in the city. If the Forum does have secret knowledge, then they've done an impressive job of ensuring no one whispers it in the wrong ear. In any case, thank you for playing the part so well. Here, that cup of coffee I promised.
She just reached
let's
into
enjoy
me.
our drinks. Let's enjoy our drinks somewhere else, shall we? Maybe out behind the peristyle, away from the gossips and their wagging tongues. Yes, this should do nicely. Out of the wind and out of sight. This should be voice acted, I think, based off of the quality of the cutscene.
When our father disowned us, I couldn't believe what I was hearing.
So press triangle. I was waiting to see it on my end. Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
It wasn't until much later that his words began to sink in, that I began to feel the weight of what it meant. remember when the decision was made to come to Charlian. Graham said that the Forum was determined to keep us in the dark, and that Father's venomous performance was part of that strategy, to keep us at arm's length. Perhaps it was. Father argued with Grandfather on many occasions, but never with such dismissive contempt. And when he demanded what justifies the sacrifices we make in war, I honestly didn't know what to say. Neither did Alpha know, I know, but never for one moment did I believe we had made the wrong choice. So all I could do was fume silently. It was only afterwards that I realized how childish I had been, how being stubborn and self-righteous must run in the family. If I could have just mustered a civil response, then things might have turned out differently.
Oh, we get to see the Gleaners.
The Gleaners!
Mm-hmm.
They must be ferrying goods to Labyrinthos. A vast complex beneath the island. Charlian is famous for archiving knowledge from around the world. Well, that knowledge is not preserved exclusively in dusty tomes and desiccated samples. Our living library, comprised of all manner of flora and fauna, is housed and studied within that underground facility. Still, that did seem to be an unusually large shipment. When I lived here, it was rare to even see such cargo transported by boat. Wait!
Suspenseful music.
Didn't you hear something in the last stand about the Gleaners coming and going more than usual? Well, I think they're the ones we saw manning those boats. And Gleaners answer to the Forum. If the appearance of the Telophoroi prompted this sudden burst of activity, then Labyrinthos may hold a clue as to what the Forum is planning.
Complete. Labyrinthine Descent. We should tell the others what we've learned about the Gleaners. Go on ahead to Numenon and I'll join you in a moment. Master Dickon will want his cups back.
I forgot we stole his fucking cups.
I mean, we just walked a little bit further from... Where are we gonna go? Right, back to the studium.
Burp.
I feel like I'm gonna have to have more tea after this stream.
Yeah, I gotta get some more energy drink or something.
This time, though, it's gonna be my echinacea with mint. Welcome back, friend. Been for a walk and cleared your head, have you?
Oh.
Not exactly. We did some impromptu investigating and turned up information on the Gleaners. It makes sense. The Gleaners take their requests directly from institutions and bureaucrats. But as you say, they ultimately answer to the Forum. A sudden and significant increase in Gleaner traffic and in cargo. It certainly gives the impression of an overarching plan being put into motion. let us see what theory we can build from the facts. As Y'shtola observed earlier, Numenon's archives appear to contain no information concerning the final days. Coupled with what our friend and Alizé learned at the last stand, we can be reasonably sure that most Sharlayans know nothing of that particular period of ancient history. Yet, my father and his colleagues are not only familiar with the final days, but are also somehow certain that the destruction being perpetuated by the Telophoroi is wholly unlike these apocalyptic events. Moreover, the Forum claims to be so occupied by a duty of such pressing importance they saw it fit to unanimously deny Eorzea's request for aid. And now, the Gleaners, official agents of the state, have been mobilized on an unprecedented scale. I do not think it a stretch to conclude that the Gleaners' recent activities are in service to the Forum's secretive ends. In which case, our next course of action seems obvious. We visit Labyrinthos and assess the situation for ourselves. And if we're lucky, the Gleaners will be far more receptive to our questions. What you thinking for one of the choices?
A fine idea. Let's do it.
A fine idea indeed. Alright. Since this isn't voice acted, we can click it however.
Punch his hand.
I'm glad you approve. You won't be disappointed, I promise. As for myself, there are a few more subjects I would like to research. I may join you later, but feel free to leave behind your borrowed books and be on your way. I'll see to it that each is returned to its proper place. That would be great help. Thank you, Raha. I like how she's the only one who calls him Raha.
I know.
And I think it's like the only one who gets to. Let's head down the stairs over there, and I'll show you where the entrance is. We definitely headed down the stairs, just not the way you were thinking, Alice. Ready? Labyrinthos is not too far from here, but you may find the path a bit disorienting. I'll take the lead, so stay close. Certain duties require you to follow an NPC to a designated location. Should you fall too far behind, the NPC will return to the starting point, and you must speak to them to try again.
Do we just have to walk after her?
Yep.
Go faster. Okay. Whatever, girl.
There is a mission at some point where we have to be sneaky, basically, and it's a similar fashion. And also at launch, it was actually harder because they ended up nerfing it in a hotfix to show her fucking line of sight. Yeah, she didn't have like a proper line of sight that you could see before, and then they had to like update it to make it that way. In this like sneak mission that we'll do later on.
I think that we should break into their house and then punch their dad in the face. That's my thought.
Her running animation is so funny looking. It looks like she's taking such tiny steps. Here we are, through this door and down the stairs. You did remember to attune to the shard back there, didn't you? It will make your life much easier if we need to come back in a hurry. Otherwise, we should keep moving. Don't worry. I'm on top of that. Down the stairs. To talk to Cryo. We're all here now, yes? I've taken the liberty of securing permission for our group's descent. Right, everyone onto the lift and down we go. I love the music here.
Deep beneath the scholar's city shines a false sun within a fabricated sky. In any age exist those who consider the floor an extension of their bookshelves, and this vault's architects surely belonged to that special breed. If the stack grows too high, start a new one. If no room remains, then make more rooms. A simple solution at first, and then bit by bit,
this is also the place that Squapes were born.
Squapes?
Square grapes.
Oh!
Knowledge, buried beneath knowledge, a growing, creeping labyrinth from which there is no escape.
Not what you expected. I must admit, the artifice is very convincing.
Alright, let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Alright. 3, 2, 1, go.
But I assure you that we are beneath Sharlayan itself. The breeze you feel, the flowing waters you hear, all created by the hand of man.
Weird.
The island is
it.
volcanic, you see, and once upon a time this great hollow must have been a reservoir for magma. It was discovered some 400 years ago, at which point it was repurposed as a storage facility for scrolls and samples and such. Renovations have continued, with nigh on no interruption to this day, with the lower levels still undergoing expansion.
Aren't those people gleaners?
Aye, judging by their dress. They are said to work alone as a rule, but 'twould seem that rule is being enthusiastically broken today. It may be as you suspected, that they are engaged in a task apart from the norm.
Let's spread out and get some answers then.
How do you like Pictomancer? I'm not very good at playing it. I just wanted to be on a different class than my usual healer.
Good girl.
Did you call to me just now? No. How odd. I must be a bit dizzy from the descent. I'll be fine, I'm sure. Let's get to work, shall we?
Oh.
I do have a picture of it in the Lost Archives, and by the Lost Archives, I mean DMs with Kyphon. I've sent it to you on Discord.
Funny.
Picture of back when this first launched, when the NPCs had like the follow behind. Here he is, by the way.
Just in the sky.
Yeah. They would float. It was broken when Endwalker launched. Also, this is Pookie.
Huh?
Aaron Val in front of us.
Yeah.
This is new Pookie.
Oh! I just saw Bunny and I went over.
This is new Pookie. You know what?
Please.
I'm bringing him out.
Banui.
I have very tiny him.
Hello, Banui.
You here to help or give me more headaches?
Cute.
Because you don't have the look of a gleaner, and I'm in no mood for idle chatter.
Don't be a poop head.
One of my colleagues was so exhausted he took a tumble and crashed into a pile of crates. Now I have a pack of marmots running loose. Your exchange with Aravel has taught you about exhausted gleaners.
Oh. That's it? I'm inside of you.
Oh, hey, don't worry. He's around. Let me think. The Rhea seed should be item 1058, cumin seeds 1059, snarlberry 1060, or were they 1061? My head feels like it's stuffed with moko grass. Why more loads to take out than carry in? Why do all this at once and risk mixing it up? What if someone mistakes the Carithian carrots for the Gurabanian carrots? What then? Your exchange with Tiv has taught you about large shipments coming in and out of Labyrinthos.
I can't do it, Val. I can't. I'm gonna assimilate me. Maybe we'll try to get Dobbin.
You know what I'm doing? Hauling
Bobby,
books.
a
And
free
or.
elf.
And fauna. If it needs hauling, I haul it. Every decade or so, they take stock in Labyrinthos. You know, sort and tidy up the inventory. Never seen an operation like this before, though. They just did one a few summers ago, even. Then, with no warning at all, this mess gets dropped in our laps. Orders from on high. Damned if I know the reason. Could be they're changing the layout, eh? Preparing for the next big expansion. Taking stock in Labyrinthos.
Here's some. How about instead of me talking in Simlish, I'll give you guys some Simlish phrases so you guys can do it next time. Sul Sul is hello. Oh, Phoebe Lay is I'm hungry. Nubu is baby. Zawoka Janava is I think you're hot. Woofum is dog. Dag Dag is goodbye. Let's see. Blursh, Mashabaloo, Blursh is excuse me, get out of the way.
Sure.
Sass Arful is apparently that's awful. Gerb Woof M is come here. And Sulsul Plurg Maja Blith is hello, can I do something else? Whipna Choba Dog is this is cool.
Sure. Because I know you have to go soon, I'm gonna fly you to the Aetheryte. So that way you don't get, like...
Let's go. Wait, cryo.
I know, it's fine.
Oh.
I just know we don't have a whole lot of time left. So
yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Betty.
I be peeping at the time.
The Discord that I'm in with the D&D that I'm playing tonight, apparently the DM has killed 2 players today already, and I'm like,
oh,
like 2 player characters in a different campaign, I think.
I can also take you to see where the scrapes used
Oh
to
wait,
be.
I'm sorry. Do I have to attune to this? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Where I thought, oh, because we're downstairs now. I see.
Yes,
I'm like,
we're in a
already
different
attuned to it.
No, we're not technically in Charlian right now.
Gotcha,
We're in
gotcha.
Labyrinthos. Where are the squapes?
I think you showed me the squapes, although apparently different.
No, that was not where like the squapes meme was born. They were born here because we eventually end up in a cutscene where it's like, look at all of the beautiful like fruit and everything, and then it showed what were much more sharply
I was gonna say
polygonal.
these are less squarey, but I've seen a picture of the old ones.
Yeah, they were very square.
Squapes.
So thus was Squapes born. Now they're not really as square. It actually made people upset when they like fixed it. They were all like, "No,
those squapes!" Well, didn't they even make like a little like squishy thing of it, like a stress ball? So they knew it was like a meme.
Oh, they love the meme of Squapes. It's just like they really pride themselves on like how the game looks. I think there is, Apple, yeah.
I mean, they still look a little square, I'm not gonna lie. Sorry,
It's a little
Squeenix.
PNG.
It's a little like you put a texture over a shape of a grape.
But yeah, it's the same thing for a while. You know the 2B pants from the Nier raids?
Yeah.
Those give you more ass. And for a while, they actually took that away because it would clip for some tops,
yeah.
like it would clip their ass out. People were so outraged. They were like, "No,
you've nerfed my ass. You've nerfed my ass."
That they ended up putting it back to where Yoshi P was like, "We didn't really realize how much you guys cared about that, so there, it's back. Sorry."
That's so funny.
We just wanted to make it a good looking game.
Thanks for showing me the squapes.
Teehee. I'll take you back to the sanctuary, and then that's where we can end, and then I'll just fly you back to Cryo when we gotta get back over that way.
Kid Raiden, hi! Thank you for the resub! Oh, we're about to end, but it's so good
Hi,
to see you.
Suwu. 3.
Hi, Suwu.
Alrighty. Well, yippee, we started!
Woo! Woo!
Endwalker hath officially begun.
Look at us go. I'm doing alright. I'm tired, but what else is fucking new? When will I not be tired? Never.
Who do we got for Wade Target?
Have you walked to the end? We are officially walking to the end.
We're officially doing it. We're doing it, chat.
We're doing it.
I feel like we raid Cinder so much, but that's because he's fucking like on at night. So that is always an option.
Sorry, what did you say?
I feel like we always raid Cinder, but that's because he's always like on. But it is an option that we have for raid target.
I'm fine with whatever, honestly. I'm chill. Sometimes I don't even raid on these Friday streams.
That's fair.
Endwalker, the walking simulator. You know what's funny though, Curated? We did walk for a little while. Behind an NPC. We were just kind of walking.
So I guess we just raid Cinder again, who's playing more Silksong.
How do you spell Cinder's name?
Cinder _ AEDUS.
Got it. I just like could not think of it for some reason.
Yes. Cinderatus.
All right, fam. We can go. Oh,
And
I
you can
started
start
it.
them.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
We could go raid our friend Cinder. Thanks for coming in, friends. I'm gonna be streaming maybe tomorrow night because I was way too tired yesterday, and instead I passed out until like 11:30 p.m. After I got back from work. So, hahaha. And my hair appointment took till like 7 or 8 o'clock at night. So I was like, I got home at like 8, and I was like, all right, well, fuck this, because I'm not streaming.
I'm sorry that I wasn't feeling good on Wednesday.
No, it's fine.
Your boy made a mistake.
I have like time this weekend. I'm just like, yeah, Kieran. I just yesterday took so long. I started doing my hair at 3, and it went to like 7:30. Like, okay. Anyway.
All right. Well, thank you guys all for hanging out with us. I appreciate it so much.
Yeah.
Kisses for all of you guys in chat.
Sweet dreams for all. I hope you all have a good weekend if I don't see you. And I hope you get lots of sleep because I need that. I'm going to some Viking festival tomorrow or something.
Oh, that's crazy.
It's like for someone's birthday. I'm like, okay, I guess I'll go. Anyway, good night, everybody.
Good night.
Have
Bye,
a wonderful, wonderful evening. I'll see you guys next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye, FL. Bye, Curated. Zoom's already your stream. I bet it says like Raider that came in with Kava, which is so funny to me. Because I put my raid message in.